In 8 years, Greenspan's policies helped create a $15 trillion bubble that burst. The decision that seemed harmless at the time ended up costing the world billions. Millions of families lost their homes, retirees saw their savings evaporate, and banks vanished overnight. You'll hear the same warning every time a regulator says low rates are safe. If you understand how this happened, you can protect your own portfolio from similar shocks. So how did the chairman of Cool turn a thriving economy into a financial disaster? The rise Alan Greenspan became Fed chairman in 1987, riding a wave of deregulation and market optimism. Under his watch, the Fed slashed interest rates after the 1990-91 recession, sparking a surge in borrowing. The stock market doubled in the 1990s, and the dot-com boom made his reputation untouchable. Investors praised his Greenspan put, the belief that the Fed would always step in to save markets. By 2000, the Fed's balance sheet had grown to $1.5 trillion, and the U.S. economy seemed unstoppable. The warning signs in the early 2000s, Greenspan kept rates near zero to cushion the dot-com bust. Mortgage lenders began offering subprime loans to borrowers with shaky credit. The government pushed for homeownership, loosening underwriting standards. Credit default swaps exploded, allowing investors to bet on the health of mortgage bonds. But the Fed's low-rate mantra ignored the growing debt pile. Household debt rose from $5 trillion in 1999 to $12 trillion by 2006. That was a red flag many chose to overlook. The turning point 2004 marked the decisive moment. Greenspan announced a modest rate hike to curb inflation, but quickly reversed it after market pressure. Lenders responded by intensifying risky loan practices, confident the Fed would protect them. A single email from a senior mortgage officer approving no doc loans without verification set off a chain reaction. That decision flooded the market with $2 trillion in new mortgages, many of which were destined to default. But it gets worse. The collapse by 2007, defaults on subprime mortgages began to climb. Mortgage-backed securities lost value, and banks reported billions in write-downs. In September 2008, Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy, the largest in U.S. history. The Dow plunged 777 points in a single day, wiping out $2 trillion in market value. Globally, the crisis erased an estimated $15 trillion in wealth, more than the GDP of New Zealand. The Fed, now under Ben Bernanke, intervened with massive bailouts, but the damage was done. House prices fell 30%, unemployment surged to 10%, and retirement accounts shrank dramatically. The aftermath Greenspan retired in 2006, before the crash fully unfolded. He defended his policies, arguing that low rates were necessary to prevent a deeper recession. Critics, however, pointed to his resistance to regulating derivatives and his belief in market self-correction. Congress held hearings, and the Dodd-Frank Act of 2010 introduced stricter oversight. Greenspan's legacy remains contested, praised for steering the 1990s boom, condemned for sowing the seeds of 2008. He passed away at 100, leaving a complex imprint on economic history. That was the easy part. So what can we learn from Greenspan's era and the $15 trillion collapse? Lesson 1. Never equate low rates with safety. When borrowing is cheap, debt can grow faster than income, creating hidden fragility. Lesson 2. Question, too big to fail guarantees. If you assume the government will rescue every loss, you ignore the real risk of a market shock. Lesson 3. Diversify beyond a single asset class. The housing bubble showed how an entire portfolio can crumble when one sector collapses. The people involved didn't set out to ruin the economy. Most believed they were building prosperity. The difference between them and you is awareness, and that's why you're watching. If today's story made you rethink how you manage risk, consider a platform that lets you test strategies with zero commission. Robinhood. Open an account with the link below, claim a free stock, and start building a diversified portfolio that isn't tied to a single market's fate. Want more deep dives into the biggest financial disasters? Hit subscribe. We drop a new breakdown every week, and you won't want to miss the next one. Criminal or just reckless? Tell me below. Save this video so you don't forget these lessons.